Let's talk about Ripple XRP price predictions in the current crypto market. Wondering if XRP can hit $10 in 2023? This question has been on everyone's mind as their lawsuit ends. I will be analyzing the factors that could help XRP hit $10 by 2023 and provide a comprehensive Ripple XRP price prediction for the future. Stick with me till the end to find out more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on the 30th of June. XRP is an excellent example of a practical use case for blockchain and crypto, though Ripple, XRP's founder, is mired in a legal case with the SEC. While investors wait with optimism, how does XRP look from an investment angle? Can it reach $10? Before we move further, let's take a look at XRP's price performance so far. Last 7 days, minus 4.3%. Last 1 month, plus 8.6%. Last 6 months, plus 42.3%. Last 1 year, plus 54.0%. The current market status of XRP is subject to volatility, and its price has fluctuated over the years. In 2020, XRP experienced a significant price drop, which was attributed to the impact of the pandemic. However, XRP has been recovering steadily, and its price has increased over the past few months. Several experts have provided their opinions on Ripple XRP's price prediction for 2023. For example, Digital Coin Price predicts that XRP's price could reach $4.70 by the end of 2023. CoinPrice forecasts prediction of $2.05 is considerably lower compared to these relatively optimistic projections. However, it is important to note that these predictions are based on several assumptions and are subject to volatility. But I will be giving a more detailed view on this later on. For now, let's dive into some latest happenings concerning XRP and Ripple. CoinShares experienced significant inflows into its digital asset-based funds, with XRP being the primary beneficiary. XRP received $1.1 million in investment inflows on a weekly basis, $2.2 million month-to-date, and $6 million year-to-date. CoinShares currently manages $48 million worth of XRP. On the other hand, Bitcoin and Ethereum faced major outflows as financial institutions withdrew their investments. Bitcoin saw $0.5 million withdrawn, while Ethereum lost $5 million, not too much. The growing investment in XRP is attributed to the release of the Hinman documents and the anticipation of a judge's final decision in the Ripple SEC case. Crypto law founder John Deaton criticized the SEC's argument on XRP's secondary market sales in the Ripple SEC case. He challenged the SEC to provide evidence but believes they failed to support their claim. Deaton asserts there is no legal basis to consider secondary market sales of XRP as securities and emphasized the importance of the fair notice defense. He expects the judge's ruling to address the issue of secondary market sales. Ripple recently announced the Ripple TRMLabs Policy Summit, which will take place in Bangkok on Wednesday, July 5th. The summit aims to bring together key industry stakeholders to discuss the significance of regulatory clarity in promoting growth and innovation within Thailand's digital asset ecosystem. So, how is XRP different from others? Bitcoin is based on blockchain technology, whereas Ripple is based on a distributed consensus ledger using a network of validating servers and crypto tokens called XRP. In the Ripple network, the XRP token represents the transfer of value. Unlike Bitcoin, where new coins are created to reward participants for computing power to maintain the blockchain network, Ripple created 100 billion XRP coins at its inception. XRP is also not designed to be mined. Unlike Bitcoin, new Bitcoins are created as a reward for miners. A total of 100 billion XRP tokens were pre-mined, of which 38 billion were made available to the public. Ripple Lab periodically releases the remaining XRP tokens. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. There are three main factors that could influence XRP's price in 2023. These factors include: 1. Technical analysis of XRP's price movements. This method analyzes financial markets by examining historical price and volume data. Technical analysts use this data to identify trends and predict future price movements. In the case of XRP, a technical analysis could be used to predict future price movements. If the price of XRP continues to follow its current upward trend, it could reach 10 or may not reach it at all. 2. XRP's adoption rate and partnerships with financial institutions. The adoption rate of XRP is another factor that could influence its price in 2023. If more financial institutions adopt XRP for cross-border payments, it could increase demand, leading to an increase in price. Furthermore, partnerships with financial institutions could also positively impact XRP's price. For example, in 2020, MoneyGram announced that it was partnering with Ripple to use XRP for cross-border payments. This partnership could increase the adoption rate of XRP and potentially lead to an increase in price. 3. The regulatory landscape and its impact on XRP's price. The regulatory landscape is an important factor that could influence XRP's price in 2023. XRP's regulatory status has been debated, and regulatory uncertainty could negatively impact its price. However, if XRP is recognized as a legitimate digital asset by regulatory authorities, it could increase demand, leading to an increase in price. However, several potential risks and challenges could affect XRP's price in 2023. These risks and challenges include: 1. Competition from other cryptocurrencies. XRP faces competition from other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are more established and have a larger market share. 2. Regulatory uncertainty. As mentioned earlier, regulatory uncertainty could negatively impact XRP's price. 3. Technological developments. Technological developments in the financial industry could impact XRP's adoption rate and potentially lead to a decrease in price. Now to the big question of the day: can XRP hit $10 in 2023? Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. XRP, the digital asset associated with Ripple, has experienced a significant influx of capital amounting to $2 billion. In terms of market capitalization, after hitting a low point of $27.5 billion, it has surged to $27.7 billion. This surge in market cap and trading volume has instilled a bullish sentiment for XRP, driving up its demand and subsequently its price. The upward trajectory indicates a positive trend for the XRP coin. By the way, renowned crypto analyst Greg recently shared a price projection for XRP. Focusing on technicality and rationality, the analysis suggests an imminent surge in XRP's price to $10 or $124. Greg highlights XRP's potential legal clarity as a differentiating factor from other assets. Based on the factors discussed in this article, XRP can hit $10 by 2023. However, making several assumptions and accounting for volatility is necessary for price prediction. The adoption rate of XRP and its partnerships with financial institutions could positively impact its price. Furthermore, regulatory authorities recognizing XRP as a legitimate digital asset could boost demand and drive up its price. However, XRP's price prediction has several potential risks and challenges, including competition from other cryptocurrencies and regulatory uncertainty. XRP has the potential to be a long-term investment, but it is important to consider the potential risks and challenges before investing. XRP faces competition from other cryptocurrencies and regulatory uncertainty, which could negatively impact its price. However, if XRP's adoption rate continues to increase and regulatory authorities recognize it as a legitimate digital asset, investors could profit from it. Investors should always conduct their research and consider their risk tolerance before investing in XRP or any other digital asset. XRP's potential as a long-term investment is subject to several factors, including its adoption rate, partnerships with financial institutions, regulatory landscape, and competition from other cryptocurrencies. While XRP can hit $10 by 2023, it is important to consider the potential risks and challenges before investing. Investors should always conduct their research and consider their risk tolerance before investing in XRP or any other digital asset. So we come to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, Please make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.